Hi, this is Sue with Creations by Sue, and today I am going to demonstrate how to put letters into Embrilliance Essentials and have them each be like alternating colors. So I'm going to get started to show you what I'm going to do. I want to put in the name Nick, and I'm going to be stitching this out on a towel that is red, white, and blue. So the first thing I'm going to do is go up here to the A at the top, and I'm going to press that, and up comes ABC. So then I'll go over to the text box on the right, which is right here, and I am going to put in the letter N, the first letter of his name, and press. Next thing I want to do before I press anything is to go to the box below that right here that has all of my fonts in it, and I'm looking for a varsity font, so I'm scrolling down to get that. And that one is going to be this Itch to Stitch Varsity. So the faster way to do that is to put in I and then the 2, and that'll get me to the Itch to Stitch. And now I can just go down a little ways and find this. I could have put in the V next, and that would have gotten me there even faster. So I want the 2-inch, which is right here. So that's perfect. So I've got the N, and I do want that in blue. So I'm going to move that over a little bit and then press the A on the top again for the next letter, which will be I. And what's nice about this software is it will stay in that same font category for me now for each letter. So I'll go ahead and press set, or just press return, and the I is in there, and then I need to change the color. So to do that, I'm going to go to this color icon and then press on the color box, and up comes my choices, and I need to put in the color red. So I'll type red into the search box. It doesn't matter if it's caps lock or not. And I want color number 149, and then I'll put OK, and that looks good, and I'll move the I over a little bit. I'm going to be adjusting these once I get all the letters in, but for now, there's that. Okay, go back up to the A and press C and type in the letter C, and right now you can see it's coming up with the colors because that's the last box I was in, but I want to go back to letters, which is right next to that, and I'll put in a C. Press return, and there's my blue C, perfect. And my last letter K. Press the A one more time, put K into the text box, press return, and now I have the K. So now I do need to change this K to red. Press the color box again, and just repeat the same process that I did earlier. This time I could put in the number. So I'm going to go over here to the number, push on the little, put my little cursor there so it moves me to number, and I know it's color number 149. Press go, and now I'm at the red 149, and press OK. But before I do that, I wanted to show you, if you're working with different threads, like I'm working with Brother thread, but if you're working with, say, Floriani or Gutermann, you can just go down and click this box, and that'll put that brand in, and then all those color numbers will be pertinent to that brand. Okay, I'm going to press OK and OK, and I'm good to go. And actually, that looks pretty good to me. Just maybe move the K over a little bit. And then I'll take my whole name, put the cursor around it so that it's all grouped together. And I want to center that, which is this icon right up here, center designs in the hoop. When I hover over that, press that, and it's now centered. So I'm ready to stitch this onto my towel. I do need to save the design, save as, so that I can send it out to the USB stick to get this onto my Redline machine to be able to stitch it. But before I do that, I'm going to go to Utility, which is the third little word over on the top. Press Utility, press go down 3 to Color Sort, press Color Sort, and now you can see that it reduced this by 2 color changes So I'll go and click on New View right here. And I can go over into this box to see how this design will stitch out on my machine. And you can see that it's going to start with the N and the C, and then it'll do the I and the K. So that's only 2 color changes instead of doing the blue and then switching to the red and then the blue and the red. So the color sort feature is really nice. And then I can press Save As. Move this over again so you can see a little better. Go up to File, and then go down to Save As, the 5th choice that you have. Press that. And then I can put it where I want it. So I'm going to put it on a USB stick, so I would need to find that on my list of options, which I need to put my USB stick in here. Trying to do that so that you can see that. Okay. So now I just press the little arrow right there and scroll down, and there's my USB drive D. Press that. And then I can go ahead and I'm going to save this as a DST file. I can name it whatever I want to name it, which in this case I'll name it Nick. Type in Nick. Actually, I don't want it to do the caps lock, so I'll take that off and type in Nick. You can see that right there. And over here on the right side, I'm going to press save. And now this is on my USB stick, which I will take to my Redline machine and input it and then stitch it out on the towel. And here is Nick stitching on a beach towel, and I'm using the Redline embroidery machine and the 8x9 Mighty Hoop. Here's the design finished stitching. I already removed the water-soluble stabilizer that I had on the top. I'm not sure that's necessary for this because I am using the Floriani High Loft dimensional topping and stabilizer in order to have the letters be lifted above the towel a little bit more than they normally would be. And the next thing I will do is cut away as much as I can of this stabilizer, and then I will remove the rest with water. I've removed as much stabilizer as I can. I could maybe cut a little closer to the edges, but I'm going to go ahead and use water now to remove the rest. Here I've sprayed this part, and I wanted to show you that it comes off very easily. I'll have to use a Q-tip or something to get the rest of this. I guess I can just kind of scrape it off. So I'll have to do this for the whole design now. Here is the finished towel. It's currently drying out here in the sun. I put it into a bowl of water, just the area with Nick on it, to remove that stabilizer easily. The letters are nicely above the nap. I don't know if you can see that, the nap of a normal towel, but they are. And I would recommend this stabilizer if you want to get this kind of effect. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and be sure to press the subscribe button to be notified of future videos. Happy stitching! Bye!